This episode is sponsored by the IFC. It's a content center. You can shoot a podcast, you can do a photo shoot. Hell, you might even see a Jim Jones run through here. You feel me? That's Jim Jones. Like I said, you don't know who you're gonna see here. It's a lot of good spaces. Follow the IFC, and let's make magic happen. Welcome to Vybe Check. It's your boy Shells.
And your boy Big Bro.
And listen, man, I thought it was gonna be a good week. Like, the weather is trash. We got Hurricane Erin coming in, just messing it up. So you know what? We're gonna do the best we can.
Yes.
And enjoy ourselves.
Make it happen.
We gotta make it work. We can't sit here and pout about having a bad day. Sometimes we gotta cheer ourselves up and flip it around. So, with that being said, let's just talk.
Let's go for it.
So, in good news for the black community, we did our thing. So let's give ourselves a clap. The Target CEO, he stepped down because of DEI. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the sales went down to the ground. And that's a good job for us. We stood our ground and we just did what we had to do. We stayed out of Target. Absolutely. I don't know where y'all went, but I know I wasn't in Target. I probably was in there making fun of things, but I wasn't in there. What about you?
Nah, I fall suit with it because the backlash and all that going on, I'm not supporting that.
You sure? I saw you in Target.
Oh, I had to get some dog food.
You wasn't in Target. We don't mess with them. But yeah, that's a good thing. And like I said, good job and a clap for us. And
big ups for us. That's a win for us though?
I would say it's a win for the black community.
Yeah.
Black, Spanish, and everybody else who's involved.
Okay, cool.
Because, like I said, we spend a lot of money with these brands, whether it's Louis Vuitton, Gucci. A lot of these brands, black people spend all their money with them and drive them to the top. If it wasn't for us, a lot of these brands wouldn't flourish.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We're the biggest consumers, right?
The biggest consumers.
Okay.
Like, think about it. If another person other than a black person come around and start dancing at the cookout, we all gonna cheer them on. You doing your thing. Do it. But if we go doing it at their cookout, they're gonna be looking at us like, you invited him?
Who is this guy?
Exactly. So,
yeah,
like I said, we drive a lot of things. We drive a lot of things in America. So that's good for him. Step down and let somebody step up. Let a black person step up at that.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Tiffany Haddish
and Jason Lee really didn't have a baby. Was that a rumor?
It wasn't a rumor. Jason Lee put out a picture.
Okay.
Him and Tiffany was holding a baby, and they went back to an old interview they did because they was like, would you give me a baby? Jason said, would you give me a baby? She said, yeah, but only if we do it the traditional way.
Okay.
So once they posted that baby, everybody was going crazy, like, they really had the baby and this, that, and the third. And then
They ran with it, basically.
What? And then I think it was last night or a couple of days, they went on Saturday Night Live and they addressed the situation. And what happened was they was at a show and she just picked up a baby and they just took a picture and they posted it and then people went crazy.
That go to show you, gotta watch what you post or watch the pictures you take because people could take their own little perspective and run with it.
You got to watch what you do in this world, period.
Yeah,
Especially when you got that light on you. Because you could do anything and people just going to post it, talk about it. Some people going to be negative, some people going to be positive. But hey, congratulations or non-congratulate. You ain't got a baby. Get out of here.
Maybe they plan on having one. Who knows?
Listen, he said he'll have a baby with her, but she said only if we do it the traditional way. Jason Lee is gay.
So traditional means, he gay?
Yes, that's why. You know what I mean? So it's like,
that's kinda
he
hard.
can't have a baby with who he's with. So he's basically saying that's his dear friend, and he's like, let's have a baby. But he wanted to do it the sperm donor way. She said, I'm traditional. Let's do it the traditional way. But you know, if you do it the traditional way, in the future, you could pay child support because y'all conceived that way.
So the conventional way is you don't have to pay child support?
No, if you do like sperm donor,
Yeah.
no,
Wow,
you can't.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you learn something new every day.
Yeah. That's
Because
dope.
I had a friend who actually reached out to me. She was married to a woman. And she was like, would you do it for us? She tried to do it the traditional way. I said, I can't. I got a girl. I said, I got a girl. We can't do that. But I will do it the other way. So she was going to pay me and things like
How
that.
much you gonna pay?
She's going to pay me $3,500. And I was going to say, okay, let's get it. And boom, I make you happy. Because I do it for free.
Nah, mine's gonna be like $5,000 or better, me personally.
Well, I gave her a discount. That's why I said $3,500. You get a
Like,
little Linden discount.
Okay.
So it is what it is. She ended up leaving her, and now she's with whatever. I ain't talking about that
moving on.
because
Now-
she might call me and I might get in trouble. So
On to the next.
Fat Joe. All right, so let's start right here. Do you like the Gunna album? Any of the albums he had since he been out of jail?
This first album was fire.
Okay, he released 3 albums since he been out of
First
jail.
one that's the one that had Fuck You Mean on it.
Yeah, that's the second one, I think.
Oh, I ain't really was up on the first one then. The second one was dope. This one is, I mean, I'm not a real fan of Gunna, but he is putting out some decent music. I can't take that from him. But he got a lot of stuff going on behind or backlash, whatever you call it.
Now, the reason I asked you that is because a lot of people are not liking him because of the snitching
The backlash.
allegations. Now, Fat Joe just recently said he feels guilty liking the album.
Because it's fire.
No, he said he feels guilty liking the album because of the snitching allegations, in which I feel like you need to separate the music from the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, first of all, he ain't snitch. He took a plea deal, and when you take a plea deal, you have to repeat some of the things that they want you to say. If you go plead not guilty to a speeding ticket going 35 miles an hour and then they knock it down to 10 miles an hour, they're going to ask you questions. Hey, Sheldon, were you speeding going 10 miles an hour on Friday the 13th? And I have to say yes.
Yeah.
And that's a part of the plea deal. So he didn't tell on nobody. He just said what they wanted him to say, which was, it sounded crazy, but how can Young Thug get mad when he took the same plea deal?
That happens a lot in in the court procedures, a lot of that. Like I had a case back in the day with my homies, and something similar happened, but I didn't really hold it against him because I understood like he had to do what he had to do.
Did he snitch on you or did
No,
he?
he copped out. We call it cop out.
Yeah.
He copped out before I did.
Okay.
So,
But
I was going to go to trial.
now let me ask you this. By him copping out, did you get in trouble more? Like, did you have to get more time or did you beat the case?
Actually, I ended up having to take the time because once it depends on the case. Sometimes you have to incriminate people. They say, so what this person did, where he was at,
Right.
and he had to tell that.
I don't know.
So it depends. You got to weigh it out.
If you got to go to court and say, Sheldon did this, Sheldon did that, that's snitching. That ain't a cop out.
So,
But we ain't gonna get
depends on
into that.
the question they asked him.
Right. In Gunna's situation, they ain't asked him about what nobody did.
So
They just
maybe
basically
he
said,
did
was
snitch.
YSL a gang?
So why they call him a snitch then?
Exactly. Young Thug took the same plea. Probably had to say the same thing, but they didn't televise it.
Well, to
But
each his own.
exactly. Well, Fat Joe just said he feel guilty because the album is fire.
Don't feel guilty, Joe. It's all if it's fire, it's fire. You can't really, I wouldn't
Exactly.
feel guilty, but it is what it is. Either you're gonna listen to the album or not.
I feel like people are secretly listening to that album because of that situation. And it's kind of messed up because
it ain't stopping his money.
exactly. And they saying that he putting out better music than Young Thug, Lil Baby, and everybody else over there. But listen,
Well, it is what it
it's
is.
fire. All 3 of the albums is fire. I might have to call Gunna and get an interview. What you feel about that? You want to get Gunna?
What, interview?
Yeah.
Come on down, Gunna. Hey, man, we don't discriminate over here, bro. You gonna pay like we weigh too. You heard?
All right. That's what's up.
Okay.
You know your girl, Tia Kemp?
Now, who is that? That's the one I didn't really.
Rick Ross' baby mother.
Okay.
So,
She was posting online at Canal Street
yeah.
in New York,
Yeah.
buying fake Birkin.
Yeah. She ain't hide it.
Well, hey, shit. Like I said, to each his own. Look,
She had the
how much
camera
it
up.
cost? How much you pay for it?
They tried to sell it to her for two something. She was like,
Hell no.
first of all, she was talking in 10 different accents in 10 minutes. So she like, mommy, mommy. So she went Spanish on him, and then she turned to the Asian voice because she was buying it from an Asian person. So she was like negotiating. She's like 150, 150, 150, and then she ended up, I think, buying both for 300. She bought a Kelly bag and a Birkin bag.
Wow.
She said, listen, it don't matter. I'm going to be wearing this. And when you see me wearing this, just know I'm going to have some 10,000 in my ear or this and that. So let me ask you, do you think people are actually wearing fake stuff and acting like it's real?
Some are. Some are. Because it makes sense.
I look at it like this. If you are a high celebrity, A-list celebrity, and you got a fake Birkin on, nobody's going to question it.
They're not going to know.
They not going to know because they're not going to question it.
They're not going to know. So what's the difference? If you're buying a $60,000 purse or a $200 or $150 purse, it looks the same in there. It's a replica, right? But I have this status quo. They're not going to think it's fake. They're not.
Yeah, let me see if I can find
I'm about
it
to
for
start going. I'm about to start going to Canal Street myself and get some fake shit.
you. What you going to get?
Some fake. The fake. Now you can't tell me all them chains be real either.
What?
The foil chains, some of them chains cannot be real, bro.
A lot of people got exposed for
Or
that.
Moissanite or something. It ain't no. You're not spending. Some are financing. We already know, but some of the shit ain't real.
It's
bro.
nothing wrong with financing. You're buying it out.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong.
Actually,
with
when you
financing.
finance, you paying more. So some people are smarter than others. Like somebody said, all right, I used to buy cars cash, but then I realized the value goes down soon as you leave the lot. So it's better to kind of lease cars.
So
You know
the
what I mean?
financial IQ tells you to do what? Financing versus paying cash.
I'm telling you to lease it because if you're gonna buy new cars every couple years anyway, then you might as well lease it.
Does it make sense?
Because you're paying less. Instead of paying $300,000 for the car, you might pay $5,000 a month for 3 years, which come out to whatever number. And you're going to get a new car anyway. Versus buying this car and then you got to trade it in, and you bought it for $300,000. By the time you trade it in, you might only get $100,000.
Yep.
See how much money you lost? So you got to weigh it out.
You gotta know how.
If you're not
economics.
planning on keeping that car, then
So what about the jewelry?
$120.
She talking to down too.
She said, too much, too much. Gave her back the bag, said, nah, baby girl, we ain't doing that.
And the crazy part, it looks just like the
I really would
real
love to
shit.
put both next to each other and really see.
Some of it look real to me. I don't be, you know what I mean?
I mean, I ain't buying none of it. $30,000 for a bag is crazy.
No, look, if you got it, you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. You
If I had $1 million, I wouldn't do it.
gotta be
Maybe,
smart, man.
maybe
Nowadays,
50 million.
The dollar is deteriorating anyway. So if you out here blowing your money on silly things, that's on you.
Right.
You know?
I actually just got a message just now, and they was telling me about Tamar. You heard about that?
Well, what she got? Found a pool of blood. And all
Yeah,
that?
she almost died. So I want to read the article because
That's sad, man.
if
Did
she
she get beat up or something? It sounded like she got beat up.
at first when I read it, I was like, was this like domestic violence or
It
something?
sounded like it, but we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
She wake up in a pool of blood, tooth knocked out, a black eye. Sound like a domestic DV to me.
It sounds like it, but you could actually
never
fall
know.
as well
Yeah.
and get the same
Hell of a
results.
fall.
But
With the black eye or the teeth knocked out? Really?
I don't know.
And then she woke up, so she had to be conscious, and then this happened.
Yeah, her friend found her laid out.
Wow. So she was knocked out. Damn. That's crazy.
Let me see if
bro.
I can find it real quick. Actually, I found it.
And Tamar, like she got little hands with it too, the way she looked like.
That's because she ghetto. Ghetto fabulous. So, all right, here we go. She said, I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling. And honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak, I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, it worsens. She said, I fractured my nose, lost some teeth, immobility in some ways. I look at life differently now. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me. Honestly, this not a domestic violence. It could be something like, I don't know, she could have been drunk. Maybe she got like an alcoholic
fell.
problem. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't know.
They never get into details. Though.
Yeah, but it's not sounding like I got my butt whooped or something. You know what I mean?
Hope not. We're gonna pray for her though. Prayers goes up to Tamar.
Let's pray for Tamar because
pray for her.
whatever,
Hope she recover good.
right? Whatever you're going through, hopefully you could get over the hump and get some help.
Yep.
All right.
Young Dolph murder trial. What's going on? What's the update on that? You was watching it?
Yes and no. I seen a little bit of details about how they all just snitching on each other. But now that I finally seen the videos and things like that, it was crazy. He just went in there to get some cookies. He went in there to get some cookies. He walked over on the phone, and guy got out of the car and started going crazy. And I don't know if the other guy in the store was his friend, but he whipped out and started chasing him, which is crazy. It's like, and that day he had a turkey drive, I think, for the community.
So
but
he was out there anyway, huh?
Yeah, he was out. But it's like, why you not with like security or something?
Evidently, he was comfortable in his. That was his hood. Like
You can't get comfortable. There's no such thing as comfortability when you at that level. Especially the car that he was in. He was in a Corvette wrapped in army fatigue. So it's like you can see that a mile away.
All his cars was wrapped in army fatigue.
That's what I'm saying.
12 cars. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you ride by,
you know
boom.
who it is. Yeah, you're a target, man.
It looked like they followed him though.
These guys gotta understand they targets, bro. You are a target. Period.
That had to be a hit. But like I said, it's the people that's in the case there now. I think the main shooter is snitching on everybody.
Mm-hmm. He telling who sent him the money, all type of shit. I
Yeah.
talked to Big Jukes.
Wow, I don't know that.
Yeah.
He said that?
He said he received money from Big Jukes.
That's Yo Gotti brother, the one that got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So the tying of it, they got rid of him because he tied them all to it. That's my
all right. I gotta get off that news because I don't know too much. But let me sit up for this because I gotta speak to y'all about this. Okay. All the Ozempic users come to the front of the building and holler at me because I told y'all, I said in a couple years, people are gonna be suing them, and it's gonna be one of them commercials out that come on at 12 o'clock at night. Like if you was an Ozempic user, call this number. Now, I think the lawsuits are up to a couple $1 billion. Let me read it because I don't want to say nothing that's not true.
Red shady one.
Okay. The headline reads, Ozempic reportedly faces $2 billion in potential lawsuits as 1,800 plus patients sue over severe side effects.
Wow.
Now, first of all, the drug was used for diabetes. Somehow, somebody found out that you could lose weight. Now, if you go from 300 pounds and now you 120, I don't even think that's nice looking to me.
But isn't diabetes is like an overweight disease? Like,
No.
Doesn't it
Not all people with diabetes.
Kind of, no?
Nah, okay. Everybody with diabetes is not overweight.
Okay.
Because it could be from what you just eating. You know what I mean?
I never knew that.
They said I'm a pre-diabetic. Exactly. I don't see me out here looking big. Don't look over here.
I don't know. Got a little gut over.
Don't look over here. There's 6 packs under here.
I'll probably pre-diabetic too.
That's what I'm saying. And I urge everybody to go to the doctors because men don't like going to the doctors. I'm one of them. I hate going to. Right. We hate going to the doctors because we don't want to hear no bad news, I'm assuming, or we just don't want to go to the doctors. But go to the doctors, get yourself checked, and you might find out something you might not want to hear, but at least you could catch it at the right time. Because a lot of people are dying, and we need to just keep up. Man. Yeah, we need to keep up on our health.
Too late, man. My condolences. This is kind of off the subject, but my aunt just passed, and she kind of went through something similar to that. And they said that she had like diabetic and all that, but it was like a 2-week thing. She went to the doctor 1 week, then the emergency room, then the next week she's dead. See what I'm saying? So.
Wow.
It's major things going on.
Sorry to hear that.
We gotta like really pay attention to our health. Go to the doctor, and if you think something ain't right or you feel these type of pains, go to the emergency room, get it checked out, because you never know. It could be your body telling you like, yo, we about to clonk out or something.
Right.
You know, so Take everything seriously. Even if you got like a little headache
Right.
and it don't go away, get it checked out, bro.
Right, because right now I got this pain in my ear. It's deep in somewhere, and every time I'm chewing food, it hurts.
Gotta get that checked out.
And I'm just like, all right, it go away. Maybe I need to get it checked. I don't know.
It
We'll
probably
see.
comes and goes, but you never know. It could be some type of tumor or anything. You
Right.
never know.
Man, pray for me. Pray for everybody.
Everybody get that health check on.
And our condolences.
To my aunt,
Yep.
you know. Y'all know I love y'all, so.
So listen, I know y'all see we had a new space today, and it was a person that was here the other day. Fivio Foreign is free. Congratulations to him. He's back on the streets. The movie is home. You dig? So listen, I'm glad he's free because it's kind of dry out here. So maybe we'll get some good music. And the summer was a little whack. Music on the music tip, it was trash.
We need his energy. His energy is good energy, bro.
Yeah, the music tip, it was trash. So I just had to throw that out there. Fivio is free. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for his antics.
Hope he drops some heat soon.
Exactly. Something is on the rise.
You know,
Your man's 50 Cent.
he got a viral Dave Blunt's viral distant on something?
Dave Blunt's is the big guy.
That's the guy that had the he from Chicago or something?
I don't know where he's from. No. You talking about somebody else.
Okay.
But Dave Blunt's, he's a big guy. He was with Kanye. And something got mixed up over there where him and 50 Cent is going at it. So Dave Blunt's got a song out, this is 50 Cent. So remember the video where 50 was hanging upside down?
The club.
He did a video, he upside down, doing like the sit. Mind you, he weighed like 400 pounds. But the song is dope.
Yeah, I gotta hear it.
I gotta show you Dave Blunt.
Got a snippet of it?
I'm gonna show you. Because Dave Blunt, he's fire. Actually, he's writing for Kanye, I heard.
Okay.
On his new stuff. But look.
Yeah, he like
P Unit. He did some 50 on there saying your baby mother got dookied on. She got peed on. It's crazy. So when you get a chance, go listen to it. And when y'all get a chance, go check it out because this is going to be a funny beast.
It's funny, but 50 gonna scorch him.
But 50 funny nowadays. He ain't on like the serious
He
tip.
gonna scorch him.
So we'll see. We'll see. My boy, shout out to Dave Blunts because he said, I ain't backing down from 50. 50 my guy though, so let me not talk too much.
50 the homie, so we can't even.
Let me not talk too much.
Fuck with you, 50. That wasn't no this for us. We fuck with you. Excuse my friend. Can we curse?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was joking.
Yeah, so.
All right, so now we're going to some Jersey news. We're in New York. We're going to go to some local Jersey news. It was a Linden woman shot in critical. Well, the man killed himself, and he shot his wife.
It was a domestic violence.
Yes.
It was a domestic violence dispute. Nobody knows what happened because nobody was in the house. All we know is somebody heard gunshots and the cops came and he ran to the next apartment, barricaded himself, and blew his brains out.
Killed himself.
But he shot the girl up. I don't know how many times, but we got to pray for Linda now. Yeah. We got to pray for everywhere. It's violence
so much
every
stuff
day.
Going on. It was a mass shooting just out here not too long ago. So
it's shootings every single day. I don't know what we need to do to stop it. Maybe get the guns off the streets, which probably never going to happen. But you know what I heard will stop the violence? More things in the community. Because you know how when you grew up and when my generation grew up, it was kind of more to do. Like we had community centers, we had parks that was fire with sprinklers and this and that. And now it's like, it's none of that.
It was more unity. Than
camps.
It was more unity.
I don't know.
Unity, bro.
You think so?
Unity is different now, bro. It's so much separatism in these families, then there's communities, then it goes on, etc. So that if you take away the love element, what you get back? A hate element. So the less love, the more hate, or violence rather. Hate is a form of violence.
Hate is violence.
So
and
we got to work on that, everybody. You know. And pray is the key. And like I said, we got to unify and show more and be more loving. Have a understanding of people and stuff like that.
Show love is the Brooklyn way.
That's just my perception.
Yeah, that's good though. Like I never thought about it like that, but yeah. But I want to do a community drive for the kids. Yeah. Maybe in a couple months. Actually, let's do it for Christmas. I know we spoke about it before, but let's do like a toy drive. Last year, we spoke about going to the children's hospital, and I guess we'll go one day and we'll get like a wish list from each kid, like one item.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring it to like, maybe we could do like a whole floor. We could start off like that. Maybe we could partner up with people and do 2 floors. So
We need more of that.
yeah, we'll figure it out because the kids that be in the hospital for Christmas is a sad situation.
Yeah. And I'll be feeling for them, man. Especially the ones that don't have no one.
Right.
Imagine that.
And shout out to St. Jude's Hospital because someone was just telling me that when a child is in St. Jude's, the parents pay for nothing. Yeah. And I used to go to the stores and they'll have like the little donations for St. Jude's. I used to donate, but not all the time. But now I'm going to donate more because
you know where it's going.
They say when a child is in the hospital, the parent pays for no bills. They get hotels for the time that they're there. It's a lot that's, I'm going to look into it more.
Wow,
but
I never knew that.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man.
So that's a good place to donate if you guys looking to donate. And I think we're going to contact them. Maybe we could partner up to do the wish list thing.
See what's good with that. Yeah.
And that'll be good.
That's the stuff we into. We into that.
Yep. So last topic of the day before we get out of here, marrying. You know how people go to DR or Mexico or all these other foreign countries and try to marry to bring them over here? Ain't happening no more.
No.
Ain't happening no more. But I want you to elaborate on it because you know more about it because you told me about the topic. I just know.
Marrying in the U.S. no longer guarantees permanent residency as citizenship, and immigration services are cracking down on marriage fraud.
So basically, the people that wanted to pay me $50,000, I can't take it no more.
I'm sorry, man. Not 20,000 y'all offer me. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna put that. We can't do it unless you just want to give it to me. We can do it anyway.
Well,
psych. Nah, I'm married already.
I honestly think maybe they should pay to come out here. What you think? You don't think they deserve the chance?
Well, a lot of people was like they said was doing marriage fraud. They were just saying we gonna get married. I'll give you this, and then they going about their business. So they just crack it down. They get more.
You know how much fraud going in this world? That's like on the good side of fraud. It's people stealing thousands out of people's bank account and go to jail for 3 months.
Well, we know.
Listen, they want to come over here and get a chance. Other than, if you think about it though, they might be living a better life out there because all we do is live to pay bills over here.
Better than America. I'm hearing, quote unquote.
No, I've been to other countries and they smile more than us with $0 in their pocket.
It's a different culture.
Tavon, what you think? They smile more than us, right? We worrying about the next bill.
We corrupted.
We miss one bill, we might gotta go. Don't pay your rent this month. See where you be sleeping. You feel me? Ooh. They out there running around having a grand old time, and they want to come over here. But if you talk to some people over there, they be like, I don't want to go over there.
I'm gonna probably move to Bermuda one day.
Bermuda?
Right outside the triangle. I'm gonna get me an island built right outside the triangle. I'm gonna invite all the family.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
I'm gonna holler at you because I ain't going.
About that, I think it's a shot from Trump because of the immigration thing. I think it's probably a little spinoff from that. Me personally, that's my opinion.
Now that we talking about immigration, the ICE thing, do you think they snatching up the wrong people?
They just snatching up anybody I heard now. And sort it out later. They like, okay, you ain't got the paperwork, the right paperwork, we lock you up, go to your country, if you getting right.
And they taking good people though, because some of them people hard workers. You got people that do lawn service. You got people that's over here building all these buildings for us. Let them live. If they paying taxes, why they can't stay?
Well, it's a Trump thing.
Man, Trump, stop.
He's making America great again.
Speaking of Trump, I just watched videos of what they doing in D.C. Who they have deployed, the National Guards out there, something. They just running around the hoods, just snatching people up.
Martial law, right in the.
It's about to be a civil war. Oh my God! I don't even know what's going on anymore.
The military is in the neighborhoods, controlling the people. That's deep. Man.
You know what's going to happen?
Martial law.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to run over there, and the people with the guns is going to start shooting them. And unfortunately, they're going to start shooting back, and then people are going to die as innocent, just bystanders. And I think they need to reconsider what they're doing because I don't think that's the right thing to do.
They said it won't be televised, but it looked like it is.
I seen it today, 3 videos.
Revolution is being televised. They said it won't be televised, or will be or whatever, IFC it is.
Man, listen. So yeah, I seen a couple videos and it's sad.
That's sad.
I hope they change it, and if they don't, it's gonna be war out here. It's gonna be war between the National Guards and the hood. But
Civil War at its best.
that's right. So on that note, we gotta go, guys. Like I said, we had a new setting, and yeah,
Wrap it on up.
like, comment,
Subscribe.
share, subscribe.
It's free.
Vybe Check out.